Hey, this is Todd from North of Normal, and today we're going to be installing a quad lock on my 2004 Vulcan Classic. Okay, we are going to start with putting in the waterproof 12-volt USB smart adapter. On box it all, it comes with the wiring and the switch, a wiring harness for the battery, and a number of zip locks, as well as the instruction manual, warranty card, and an electrical safety card. So we've taken the seat off the bike and we'll go over and start putting this in. So it's a pretty basic hookup to the battery. There's a red wire with an inline 3-amp fuse that's going to go to the positive. And then there's a ground wire that's going to go to the negative terminal in the battery. So you just disconnect your battery. And that connects on to the positive like that. Then we'll tighten that down. And then the negative. We'll just screw into that. And then we would just tighten these down. Okay, we got these connected. The one thing we want to make sure of is wire underneath the tank. This part will connect into the other wiring harness, which will be our next step. So our next step will be to wire up the connector, which has the USB end, as well as the connector that goes into the wiring harness we just connected, and the mode selector switch. You're going to need to figure out where on your bike you want to run your USB connection to, so you know where to run the wires. So the next step is connecting up the selector switch, which has the USB end, onto the wiring harness that we had connected up to the battery. So for this, I've decided to run this underneath the gas tank where there's already existing wiring. We're going to go up here. It's going to end up on the right side of the handlebar. So it is a pretty simple, quick connection of those two sides. So now that we have that all connected, we have this selector switch, which has 3 modes, as you can see: auto, on, and off. On means it's constantly supplying power to the charging head that I have. Auto indicates that the device will come on when the voltage is above 13.2 volts, and it'll turn off when it's below 12.7 volts. But the next step I'm going to do is replace the head with the vibration dampener. The vibration dampener comes like this. Which comes with the dampener and the instruction booklet. As you can see, we're just going to replace the existing head with the vibration dampener. So to attach the vibration dampener, you can see there's a little screw on the bottom. There's no actual screw head on the top. So we're going to fit this on the top here. line them up. And then you're going to use the Allen key that came with it to screw that in there, which is not the anti-theft screw. And you can see we have that hanging out there. Line it up inside. And we can just tighten this down. There we go, and you can see this will rock a little bit to absorb some of the vibration. That started in there, and then get that positioned how you want before you tighten everything down. And that will again be tightened down with the anti-theft screw inside, and you can see it'll all stay together. So the last part is the wireless weatherproof charger, which comes with the wireless charging head, as you can see, and it has the USB pocket on the back side, some screws, an Allen key, a number of zip ties, and a number of USB cables, as well as the instruction booklet. So let's get to work on this. We've removed the original one. We still have the dampening device on there. This is the new Quadlock. One thing of note, on the back, you'll see this button on the top. That's a power button. And this is obviously your USB connection. You want to make sure you line those up with where you want them to be as well. There's a little LED here that is a power indicator. So keep those in mind when you're putting them together however you want them to go. Now this, like so, and we'll just get our anti-theft screw started. Use the special ratchet that comes with the anti-theft, Allen key that comes with the anti-theft screw kit. And you can keep in mind how far you have to travel to connect to where you ran your USB connection, or if your bike already has a USB connection, how far you need to go. It comes with 3 connections. One is a 50 centimeter, a 1.5 meter, and a 1.2 meter with a right angle on it, which is this one. So we have the shorter one, just straight in, and then the longer straight in connector. It's up to you which one you need, which one fits your purpose.